Hi, my name is Rowan Gwynn, and today I'll be discussing one of the most urgent issues facing modern medicine, drug resistance. This includes resistance to antibiotics, cancer therapies, and a wide range of pharmaceutical treatments. My research draws on several scientific studies. This examines how drug resistance develops, why it is getting worse, and what scientists are doing to combat it. This has been a large problem in the health field, and they work every day to combat it. What is drug resistance and why is it a problem? Drug resistance happens when bacteria, cancer cells, or other harmful organisms adapt so that medication no longer works against them. This makes treatment less effective, increases toxicity, and leads to a higher medical cost. Across the globe, drug resistance, infections, and tumors are becoming a major threat to public health. One study by Aradman highlights that drug resistance makes both antimicrobial and anti-canceral therapies less successful. Traditional testing methods are too slow and expensive for rapidly changing clinical settings. To address this, researchers are developing advanced electrotherapy sensors that can detect resistance in real time. Although new and costly, this technology represents an important step towards more and precise treatment decisions. Drug resistance in cancer. Cancer treatment faces its own unique challenges. In 2025, a study by Krzets explains that cancer cells can actually learn and adapt to resist chemotherapy. They alter drug uptake, take cell cycle regulation, and respond through complex signaling works. One key discovery is that the role of non-coding RNA, which can regulate many aspects of resistance. Scientists are now focused on therapies that target cellular memory, essentially trying to prevent cancer cells from learning how to survive the treatment. While this is promising, these strategies often rely on additional drugs, which means new complications can arise over time and also lead to the cells being able to combat these drugs as well. Antibiotic resistance and its spread. Drug resistance isn't limited to cancer, it is also a growing concern in infectious diseases. A class study by Levy explains how bacteria such as E. coli gain resistance. Overuse of antibiotics allows bacteria to evolve rapidly. Even more concerningly, bacteria can transfer resistance genes to one another through conjunction, a process where cells physically connect to exchange DNA. This allows resistance to spread quickly through the entire population or the organism. The more we rely on antibiotics, the faster resistant strains emerge, making one simple infectious difficult or even impossible to treat. Non-medical drug use and its impact. Drug resistance also has roots outside hospitals. In a study dated back to 1963, Manton warned the risk of association with non-medical use of antibiotics. Misusing these drugs, whether recreational or without medical supervision, allows the body to build a tolerance and give microbes time to adapt. People who frequently use medications may require higher doses, putting them at greater risk when they actually need medical treatment. Today, hospitals force in strict rules about dosages and waiting periods between treatment to prevent this kind of resistance, but we have already seen the effects from past. Why does this matter to us as a human population? Across cancer treatments, infectious disease management, and everyday medical practices, drug resistance poses a serious challenge where researchers of nanotechnology, genetics, signaling network, and drug monitoring technologies show that scientists are actively developing solutions. By understanding how resistance develops and by using medical responsibility, we can slow this crisis and improve patient outcome across the globe. Thank you for watching, as this has been a look into the growing problem of drug resistance and the research behind it with today's efforts to fight in the medical field.